Well, hello, friends. I'm James, and Andreas and Linus broke my project. It's their fault. They've made some great changes, and they're incredible changes, like realms, and this one's really nice too, actually. And another uncommitted one, unpushed one from Andreas, is also very nice, which is garbage collecting the entirety of LibJS and the web, and we're just trying to garbage collect everything, really. Really great things instead of having reference cycles everywhere, um, just like WebKit. um, really great endeavors. But my project is now very broken. You see this check mark? That's a lie. That check mark is the biggest lie ever. Well, the formatting's still good. But this? That's wrong. Absolutely wrong. There is no way this builds, and I can prove it because I just tried to build it before. We ignore those because that's been broken. I gotta fix it. Yeah. Oh no. It is not good. I took a look at it, and it's not hard to fix. These are not hard things to fix. These are just mindless things you gotta replace because it's just like, hey, the global object, we pass around a realm now. We don't need a global object for everything. That was just really allocations. Now, realms. And then passing around, or maybe a VM sometimes instead of a realm, or having intrinsics to have, all the prototypes instead of just throwing them somewhere in the global object. Um, and generally, probably some other bugs too we'll run into. I actually haven't looked too much. I just saw some. I tried to build, looked at the project. I'm like, yeah, you know what? This seems like a great video to make. Because I know Linus and Andreas worked very hard. Linus worked really hard on this one. This was a very huge endeavor to get through. Massive shout out and love for Linus there. This is great. And hopefully my project can, oh no, can prosper a bit more. And hopefully I'll be able to change it from not using master. So the way we build here with lagom is by using this fetch lagom.cmake here from Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. But unfortunately, this is really meant for the test262 repository, the LibJS test262 repository, and probably other things too. I think Yacht might use it, or I think Ladybird uses it. My bad. But we have it on Origin Master, which for Serenity is okay. It's a mono repo, and the ports and everything that uses it, it's gonna stay about the same in sync. But as you can see, I did not do too well, and I'm 4 months out of date. We need to change this so we don't just stop building at some point, even though we have a green check mark. That's pretty nasty. I don't like that. That's pretty rude, honestly. So we're gonna fix all the things, and the first thing we're gonna go do is I don't know, just look at Cosmo.h. That's kind of where everything starts. So, oh, I didn't actually look here, but I already see some great things to change. This is actually not a LibJS change. This was actually really old. Wow. Oh my god, I can't believe I haven't updated this. String view, obviously, is just, well, it's a view to an array of characters, but it includes the length of it. But you used to be able to construct this guy implicitly just with a const char star. But I forgot who removed that. Someone removed it. Because it was way more efficient and proper to do it with, the string view literal. I think I can look at that here. Yeah, here. So the string view literal, which at compile time gives us the size. So there's no reason not to use it. And allowing construction without it was a bit of just a shotgun foot. Small bit. These are just macros I use to throw the git hash into here. I throw it somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. This is null terminated. It doesn't just have to be. Yep, that's right. Doesn't have to be, but it is null terminated because it's just thrown in the binary. Null terminated, obviously. I gotta just change it, I think, in here. Ooh, this is nasty. Somewhere in here it is. Oh, there it is. I think if I just throw an SV on the end of these, it'll be fine. Are you happy? Do I gotta reload? Oh, wait. What is it doing? Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Yeah, so that was... I don't use this. Why do I have it? Oh, I don't know why I have that if I don't use it. Okay. Oh, well. Okay. Now to the libjs changes, actually. JS heap allocate without realm. No. I think our global object is probably totally screwed. Yeah, so look at the... Wow, you look at that. This takes nothing. This probably takes a JS realm now. Let me check. My source of truth is always js.cpp, because someone probably did it right here. And yeah, so here's the global object they implement. We'll just copy what they do. and it's right, they do take a realm. We'll take a realm as well, and we'll also make it explicit. That doesn't matter really. And we'll have to add a line this, I suppose, to make it nice. What is this? Global object.cpp? Yep, this guy. So global object. What the heck did you do? That's not. That's almost right. I mean, it could be, but it's not. So realm ref, which is going to be a JS global object realm. And then, oops, I forgot to name this. Is that not how you spell that? That is not. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. And then initialize global object. I don't think this is a thing. No, it is not. It's called initialize now. We can do that. Initialize, which takes the JS realm ref. We can certainly do that too. Initialize. Oops. Initialize. Whoopsies. Takes the JS realm ref. We'll call the base to be very nice, because it probably wants to be called. And then, what's going on here? So what are you? You want a realm. You wanted a global object before to allocate. You want a realm now. But we'll still give my guys the global object pointer, yep. Yeah, and this is still an allocation as well. Yep. And then, well, that's weird. Oh wow. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. I wasn't visiting this. That could have been swept right underneath us. This too. Both of these could have been swept right from underneath us. That's not good at all. How'd I miss that? No. How long was that like that? I hope not too long. That's embarrassing. Oh no. Okay, it looks like this class is good now. So let's move on to, I don't know, Cosmo CPP, or we can go back to the header. The interpreter is this guy, but this guy probably doesn't need a global object anymore, because that doesn't make sense, I don't think. I think it would just be a realm, right? Or, well, we create with the VM, yeah. But we're giving the console? We're giving the console from the global object. Who owns the console now? I don't know. Console. The REPL console client? Yeah, who owns you? Who is you? Where do I give you? The console object, which is from intrinsics from the realm. Interesting. Sure, if you say so. So I need to give it our console and then set the console client. Yeah, which is what we do. We need to give them both a reference to each other. We can do that. We just get the realm from this guy, the intrinsics, and then the console object. Yeah, yep, that looks right to me. Are you happy? No, you're not, actually. Can I convince you to be happy? Do you want a reference? Yeah, why are you so unhappy? I wish you were happy. JS console, yeah, that's a JS console. Are you not a JS console? You are, oh yeah, you're from the macro, that's really nice. I don't have hints on either, so it's the console object. Ooh. I get the console from it. Aha! Look at that, that's fancy. Real nice and fancy. Console, whoops. Oops, you probably want to know a little bit more. I might take this out of line at this point then. Yeah, we're gonna take this out of line at this point. Boop. Why are you so mad? You were mad before, though. Oops. Do I? I apparently don't. Oh, I do now. I clicked it. Okay. Let's take that out of line, because that's getting a bit cumbersome. Throw it at the top here. After all of this junk. It is kind of junk. There's a lot of boilerplate for these kinds of things sometimes. So let's plug in, but it doesn't look like that. It looks like that, or like that. Yes. And now you are a console object, yeah? But you want a console? Okay, I can give you that. Let me, oh yeah, there's a very fun header fighting here. It's very unfortunate it has to exist, but there's not too nice of a way around it. There's just some macros, and there's also vector and vector. So ACK has vector.h, of course, which is a vector of, it's a list of elements. But there's also this one right here called mathlib vector, which is this guy. Sometimes the compiler is smart enough to know, only because of the template. Other times it's not, so you gotta just tell it and convince it otherwise. But we should be fine to just include the console. And then it should be happy once I tell it to take the console from you. Oh, you're a console object. Wait a minute. Oh, so you probably have that already. Console object? Are you from intrinsics? Well, how do I do this? Runtime console object? Yes. Please be happy. Yay, he's happy. And this wants a global object for some reason. Does that make sense? Don't know if that makes sense. I thought I changed you to take a realm. I did. So can I just get the realm from the interpreter? I can. Look at that. And this does not make sense anymore. Yeah, just go away. Why are you mad? Man, I thought I made you take a realm. I did. Oh, why are you mad? Are you not a realm? Oh, because I'm not constructing... Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, because you're not constructing the global object anymore. Wait, because I got that from the interpreter before. But I assumed it was that? Oh, because I created it with this guy here. I see. Yes. What's going on now? Do I need a reference to the global object like that? I mean, wouldn't the VM have a reference to the global object? Get global object? Should I be giving myself a reference to my own global object like this? I don't know. Was it REPL object? Yeah, REPL object. Where do we get this from? We get that from that. But otherwise, do we do anything else with the global object anymore? I think the global object is kind of useless now. He's not totally useless, but like, we use the realm kind of, bro. So, let's stick with that. And then, I think the console's not on the global object anymore. That was on the intrinsics, yeah? Yeah, so minterpreter, realm, or console? No, realm, console, intrinsics console, set client, or console set client? Yeah, to my console client, or I said console, I should say console client, but anyway. And you're mad because you don't initialize that anymore, but I don't think we need it. I don't think that's necessary. Yeah, we don't really need a reference to it. I mean, we still need a global object, but we don't need a reference to it. It's a thing. We just need a VM and interpreter sometimes. Okay, cool. Some issues I saw up here. Yeah, these are just more string view things, like I said. Just throw an SV on the end and it's happy. This guy is mad because... String view? Yep, although, honestly, can I just say this? I can. I don't know why I didn't say that before. What about you? You are mad because I'm trying to get my command object from the global object. Oh yeah, because I need to unregister the commands that were registered from the scripts. Otherwise, we would have to use up to free later on when they were executed again. But we can just get the global object through this guy, I think. So get global object. We get an object ref. I think we just verify cast to this guy. We don't need to really have a ref to it because we don't need it all the time, really, like we previously did. So I think this is okay. Or, well, wait a minute. This is okay, I think. Are you unhappy? JS object is not a Cosmo global object. Or, sorry, the other way around, but really? You sure? You look like one to me. Oh, are you not? Are you? Oh, yeah, you are. Look at that. That's weird. I guess verify cast is smart. Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that. There's two definitions. Yeah, that's smart. Alright, awesome. And then more errors. That's natural. Oh, you're mad because you don't implicitly... Yeah. Whoopsies. I see the problem. It's mad because it doesn't implicitly want to convert a const car star. Yeah, or a T car. That's a Valve type. You can thank a Valve for that one. Yes, this just wants a strlen. explicitly. Whoops. MSG. This guy just wants a string view, probably? Yep, I assume so. Yep. Look, if you throw SV on the random thing on the end of random things, it'll probably work better. Like, look at that. SV. Boom. It works better. Create entity by name hook. Oh, these are some hooks now. Yeah, so these are the parts where we might need the global object to call into the event dispatcher. Yeah, makes sense to me. Maybe we'll just have a helper for it then in plugin. We won't store it, but we'll make a helper to get it instead. But privatize it because no one else should really access it. I don't think. Yeah. We'll put it over here. So scripting global object ref global object const. We'll make a const for now. Again, verify cast. Oops. Verify cast to a scripting global object, which is the VM, our VM's global object, or our our interpreter's global object. Oh, we don't know what those look like. I don't think. Wait, do we? Let's just put this out of line then, maybe. Yeah, we'll put it out of line. No big deal. Well, these are out of order, which is terrible. Plugin. What was this called? Oh no, global objects. And then we'll just do what we did before, which was the verify cast we did above. This guy here. We'll just take this and make a helper for it because it'll look nicer whenever we need to call it. And then, wait a minute, hold on. Oh wait, I was the other way around, my bad. Is that not right? Wait a minute, why are you mad? Be happy, don't be mad. Oh, because you're... Oh, what am I... const correctness is overrated. Besides, it's Valve. Nothing here is const correct in any capacity. Are you not happy still? Oh, whoops, I took the entire expression. I don't want that. I want that at the most. And then this guy, we'll just say global object. Yep, that looks nice to me. And we'll use that helper down. Or actually, I guess it already works because it was named that previously. It's just not a member anymore. Whoopsies, I accidentally made it better. No. And then I was somehow, for some reason, accessing it directly with the member instead of just saying this. And we're making it an object. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, I'm generating an object with the fields of the event from the key values. Okay, so there's this concept in Source Engine, and it's specifically for mods. It's not really for the game developers themselves, but it's for mod developers. So the things we should have access to, usually, but it's usually not enough. There's this iGame event interface, and it's basically key values, and then we want to fire this and dispatch it to our event dispatcher. So we're dispatching an event from the game's event system to our event system. Although these are pretty useless sometimes. I mean, they just kind of are. But it looks like we want to create an object, and I think we would get this thing from intrinsics. So I would say VM realm, current realm, or would I get from the interpreter? And say that. I would. And well, you just want a realm, don't you? You don't even want this. You want a realm because you want to allocate. Yes, you do. Awesome. You're mad because why? Because string view. Sure. Oh, wait. String view. This is run script. This is how you run a script, and that's kind of it. Honestly, that is really it. But this guy wants a string view. And previously, he was implicitly strlenning at runtime, but now we can do it at comp time because that's cooler. That's way cooler to do. So script path is going to be the args arg1 and the strlen of, strlen of args arg1. Yep, I think this makes sense, and then we just give it the script path. Cool. And this guy wants a global object. To string? What do you want? You want a VM? I can give you a VM. That is totally within my power. Statically, though. Whoops. Yeah, there's a bit of annoyance when a valve comes back to us with an event. So like we run this con command. It's a console command. Whoopsies. So, but they come back to us outside of our plugin, so we have to statically go find our plugin again. Annoying, but not terrible. Okay, let's just go down the line. There's probably other things that could use fixing. We could just let us try to build. I don't think we would get very far, though. It does not seem like we got very far. There's still some other issues, so let's just go through, I don't know, Command.H. Yep, so this guy does what? He wants a global object? No, you want a realm. All you need to do is allocate, really. And if what you're doing is allocating, then you want a realm and you don't exist. You want a realm. I can give you that too. I can give you all of what you desire. You want a realm. And you want intrinsics. Oops, I forgot to rename this. Intrinsics object prototype. This guy wants a realm. Initialize its base. We should say base. These guys want what? You want a realm? I can give you that. There is no problem here. Happy? Yay. You want a global object to throw? You probably want a realm to allocate, is what you want. I think. Throw completion, not exception. You want an error type or just args? Or no, you actually get the current realm from yourself, so you don't want anything. You just want the error? Yep, you just want the error. Sure, if you say so. To string, you want a VM. You don't want that guy. You want that guy. And let's see. Again, this is one of those situations where we come back from Valve code, so we have to go statically find our plugin and find ourself, basically where we are right now. Oh, we made him private. Oh, shoot. Looks like this guy is going to have to be public after all, because I don't think I have another way to go around that. So we'll just throw him here with this guy. Is that okay? Awesome. Maybe return value. We do a JS call. You want a VM, the function. Oh, you don't want a global object, you want a VM. Oh, you want a VM from this guy. Wait, we have the maybe command. Oh, that's all of the commands. We can give you plugin the VM. Yep, awesome. And same thing here. You want a VM. You don't want global object. You want a VM. This value. What do you actually want? You don't want anything? Awesome. And same thing. You don't want anything. Wow, no one needs a global object anymore. Awesome. Down with the global object. Wow, there's no global objects here used at all. That's awesome. Same thing here, and here. Oops, that was too much. And here. Awesome, that's actually done, I think. I think that's all that was needed to do. Yeah. Awesome. I just think the same thing would go for this guy, so I think it's a bit just mindless work now, converting. Oh, this is an... Oh, this is, oh, this one's a C-base entity. That's fine. We can make... Does it need an object? Why does it need an object? Oh, okay. Mindless work, and then I immediately get confused with what I'm doing here. I want a prototype. Yes. I want a prototype instead of the realm, because this might be a base class of other entities like player or team round timer. So instead, we just pass the prototype here, like either this one or this one or this one. But these two are these. But maybe it's this one and this one, not this one. So I think this makes sense. I think this just needs to be a realm. I think that's the biggest change here. I think this might need to be a realm too. I don't think a global object makes sense here when we create. Yeah, we need to allocate. And allocating is never a global object now. Shouldn't have had a name. This doesn't need a name either. Okay, cool. So this is a JS realm. And we want the realm instead to allocate, yeah. Well, the realm has a heap, right? The realm has a heap, I think. Can I just allocate from there? No. Realm. Realm. And why do you want that? You want to get to my timer prototype, I would agree with you. Would I? Yeah, I guess. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Is that how I should do that? I guess that's why intrinsics exists for the base types in LibJS. I think for the time being, I'm just gonna keep everything in that global object. Does the realm have a... No, realm doesn't have a global object, does it? It does, actually. Oh. Does the global object have a realm, though? I don't think so. I mean, it was created with a realm, because it needs to get allocated. But it doesn't know who its realm is. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, really. Yeah. So I think, for now, this should these prototypes should probably not be stored with the global object anymore, but rather some other place, like LibJS's in LibJS, like JS intrinsics. Oh god, I have no idea how to spell that. It might be runtime, actually. Intrinsics. Hey, I did it. It is runtime. Damn it. Runtime intrinsics. There you go. Yeah. So we probably need something like this instead to store our prototypes and such. Because the global object isn't needed anymore just to allocate these things. So it doesn't make sense to store them on these. For now, we'll cheat and keep grabbing them from the global object. From our global object. Autoref global object, and that's just the verify cast of the scripting, or just our global object. Actually, we don't need to prefix it here like that. We can say, what? The realm global object. Does that work? I think that works, yeah. And then this is just a realm instead, yeah. Awesome. And this takes a realm, not a global object. And again, this just say base, not object. This is realm. Awesome, I think that's all I wanted to do. We can try to uncomment this and see if it makes any sense anymore. No, that looks garbage. Okay, that's unfortunate. Prototypes. Uh-oh. Scared. Things might change. Change is scary. But it looks like... Ooh, this is explicit. Are these explicit? That doesn't make sense to be explicit. And that is explicit. Okay, cool. Let's see. Realm. Ensure this entity. Right, yeah, so it's getting this entity if it's not null. Because it could be null later on, because the engine might have taken the entity. And it does not. This guy does not control the ownership. The engine does. So, I think that was it. So I think we just tell it realm, prototype object. Again, this is where intrinsics might come into play, because the realm could somehow have an intrinsics to itself. Yeah. So unfortunately, we'll have to go, say, like realm again, like a verify cast global object. Realm global object prototype. Wait. Oh no, this is object prototype. Oh, I thought this was our prototype. Oh, then this is just intrinsics. Oopsies. This is a realm, which is called realm. Again, base. I don't know why I'm calling object. I should just call base. It's nicer. These all need a realm. Oopsies. There you go. Realm. Yep. And that's, I think, it. Oh, these guys want typed this value. Wants a VM instead. I can give you that. There is no problem with that. And you don't want this. Do you need a global object at all then? No, you don't. Go away. Just a VM is needed. That's awesome. Look at that. Is so nice. Ah, look at that. You don't just need like randomly need a global object. You just need the VM. Awesome. So this just becomes that. That. Needing the global object is so last year. Is so 4 months ago, man. Hmm. Wait, does this make sense to do? Is that okay to do? I don't know if that's okay to do. Like, throw the I guess we're just creating the completion, not actually throwing it. No, we're calling throw completion. Does that just return a completion? Yeah, I guess wherever the caller, or wherever it ends up through the call chain is the important part. There's no like flag like, hey, there's an exception and you need to clear the exception. Well, that was a thing at some point, but it's not like that anymore. Not for a while now. These are mad. Oh, because I'm taking their global object. Wait a minute. Do these guys not get a global object anymore? Oh, no, they don't. Do I need one? I don't know, actually. I was just removing it, but I'm realizing now these guys might still want it. Do you still want a global object? Well, you don't want that. You don't want this. You want a VM instead. Cool. I can give you that. No. Not that. Or that. Whoopsies. Awesome. No global object. I can remove it. Goodbye. Oh, I screwed it up a little bit. Cool. Same thing with this. Yeah, this just wants a VM. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove it now. I assume we're good. As I32 is private now, is it? Well, then what do you want me to do? What is it that you want from me? Oh, you can fail. Oh, no. Oh, you can fail? There's no as. There's only two. There's only conversions. Can I say, like, there's as double in... Oh, we're doing... Ooh, we're doing some interesting tagging. Oh, yeah, we are doing interesting tagging. Look at that. Who did this? I must know. How do I get blame here? I'm not logged in on GitHub. No. Right, that wouldn't matter. I guess it doesn't consider this a Git repository. That's annoying. I wonder who did that. That's so cool. I bet that helps with memory. Well, you know what? I guess we'll do an conversion here, because we do. Yeah, because we need to. This was an I32 before? Yeah. So just two I32. And try that. With our VM. Oops. Are you happy? Yep, cool. No need for that. No need for that. No need for that. Cool. Awesome. Yes. Let's see. Array create from. Are you not happy? Well, you want a realm now. Ooh. Ooh. Well, you want a realm. Ooh, you want to allocate. Yeah. If I take a VM, if I take a VM ref, can I get the realm from you? Current realm? Okay, cool. Works for me. I don't know if that's the way I should be doing it, but that sounds right to me. I don't know how else I would. Oh, you're not happy otherwise, though. Oh, you're a pointer? Oh, you could be null? Oh, I guess we could not have a realm. How could we not have a realm? Let's assume we have a realm. We have a realm. Maybe it's not, though, because it seems a bit sus. So we'll put a fix me for me whenever I go to merge this, or commit it at least. Oh, 2i32 again. We need to try this, which is fine. I'm not sure how this could fail, though. I guess if it's not that type, yeah? Value p to i32. If it is an i32, it's just an i32. Oh, so there's no really slowdown. It's just if we have to actually convert like a number. There's some magic going on here. Oh, cool, I'm done. Cool. So are you happy? Can I get rid of that? Can I just say that? Not exactly. Oh, because these guys still think they take it. Well, they don't. So, ha. You just, I think you want a realm, right? Did I give you a realm? I think that's what I gave you. From source vector? Did I need the VM for anything? I'm just gonna take a realm then, it's just allocation. Do I need a VM for any of these things, or would I rather just take a realm? Because some of these things are just allocations, which would rather just not need the VM in any capacity, would just need the realm. But some of these are more than that, because some of these are like throwing and stuff, so I think I should just take the VM then. Yeah. Okay, we'll stick with that. This is a VM instead. This, I use these guys in each other sometimes for these two. Yeah, because they're basically the same. Okay. Happy? No? Oh, you want a VM? I removed it, though. Or I took the global object away instead. Cool, look at this. I can just get rid of all the global objects in the world. Same thing going on here, where I'm going to have to say 2i32, and it possibly could fail. But it probably won't. Right? It couldn't possibly fail. Could it? I mean, I guess if you pass a string, but... Well, no, I'm telling you to have a number. Oh, if it's double. If it's not an integer. Yeah, I get, because the internal representation is different than what ECMAScript says, like, for a number. The internal representation is a bit different, because speed, or something. Memory usage, I don't know. VM... nothing here. That... Wait. Entity create... Oh, you want to... Didn't I give you a realm? I did. VM realm. Or current realm. Do I get a realm instead here, though, at all? No, I just got a VM, which might have a realm. I can't imagine it doesn't have a realm, yeah? Can't imagine without it. Could not imagine being without my realm. That feels so foreign to me. Realm. Realm. Oh, don't cast it to a global object, that makes no sense. Nothing. VM. Let's format again, because I made a ton of changes here. You're mad. Stay mad. No, don't stay mad. I was lying. Do you want a VM? Yeah, you do. Goodbye. Goodbye. It's mindless work, but it's still nice because it'll work again, and then I can set the git hash and forget about it, so it will properly not just like stop working. I could just go back in time. That's like 4 months ago. Like, come on. So many good changes have happened. It's like only benefit for this. Only benefit. No drawbacks. And most of it's just backspace, honestly. It's just mostly getting rid of the global object. It's gone. It is totally gone. I think this is going to be the largest file that we have to modify, entity prototype. It's probably the biggest thing we have to modify, and we're almost done, and we basically did all the things we need to do to it. There's not much else we need to change. It's mostly just backspace. Or delete. Oh, why are you mad? Uh-oh, that's not good. I thought it was done, and then this guy is complaining now. Oh, because did you actually want a global object? Oh, no, you don't. Well, then why are you mad? Oh, do I give you a stream view? I do. You want explicit stream view. I can do that. Same as you. And same as you. Right? Yep, I think so. Just as long as I do that, and we're done. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Some madness here. Because I'm not dynamic casting, I guess. It's just mad. Oh no, I didn't dynamic cast, guys. Yep. Do I use this? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. I don't know why you're mad. Oh, because you're gonna be string. You're gonna want string views eventually, aren't you? Oh no. Yeah, I see. Okay. Then we'll give you string views. Sure. Right on the line, too. Perfect. That's fine. Hope you're mad. Well, same deal here. JS Realm. JS Realm. You don't want the global object, you want a VM. I can give you that. Again, a VM instead. And then the game gets changed just a little bit here. Takes a realm instead. And the realm has the intrinsics for the object prototype here. This guy takes a realm and uses the base type def, or not type def, but using, I guess. Same thing. This guy wants a realm. This guy wants a realm. This guy wants a realm to allocate, but then we pass into these guys' constructors the global objects. But why does it want them? Is it just to allocate? It's to get the object prototype. You don't need that. You need a realm. You just need intrinsics. You don't need the global object. Nope. Go away. You'll make sense. You'll make sense soon. Don't worry. That can actually be fixed. Nice. This will get there. It's the S over here. This is just a VM. Wait, is it not? Oh, it's nothing. Ooh. Overcome that VM. Oh, I wonder why did it need the global object previously then? I guess to construct this stuff. Because it needed the global object to get the prototypes or something. Who knows? But now the realm of better JS. LibJS, the better JS. It really, really is. Oh, I guess we jumped a bit far ahead. Did we? Oh no, we already did this guy. Yeah, we already did that guy. That was the first guy we did. We did those as we were doing the other guy. Player prototype. It's just copy paste. It really is. Player prototype. Boop. Boop. Oops. 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 Hey, I did it. Prototype to space. Realm. Entity prototype. Ooh. Ooh, no, this needs an entity prototype, so it needs our... Ooh. Yeah, it needs our global object. Right. That does make sense. Our realm does have a global object. Do we take this and like verify cast to our global object just to get to prototypes? Yeah, I guess our prototype should not be stored in our global object. That's the entire point that this was done in LibJS, to take everything out of the global object, so you could pass around finer grained things instead of everything being super coarse, thrown in the global object, pass that around, everyone's happy. Pass the VM around too, just for good measure. But for the time being, I think we will just do that. Because, well, I wanna see compile first, before I do anything. I wanna see compile. I think that'd be wicked cool, especially with all the good changes here. I think memory changes mostly though, but I'm not sure if there was definitely no, benchmarks done just specifically for this. It's just general benefit really in the code base, I think. Server, ooh, that's the big one, I think. That's another big one, yeah. Game or entity was big. The prototype was big too. But this guy is where we get these entities from. So there's game, command, and server. So game exists because I'm not even sure, honestly. Oh, game exists for our event dispatcher and this guy here. Game is basically from, I think, so Cosmo can't be run on a game client. It can only be run on a game server, obviously on Linux only. But I still have a bit of separation between the two, just to be sure in the future, if it were to work on a client, it would just be, a bit of modification to make it work, or just recompilation maybe, and it might just work. So game is the dispatcher, and just this guy, I guess. Or command would just be to register and unregister and execute strings. And then server obviously is only on the server. Client would be only on the client, and game would be both shared. It's pretty nice, I think. I'm not complaining, but I'm wondering now. I'm looking at something here. I don't know if anyone else witnessed it, but I'm witnessing this now. Whose is this? It's yours. But you don't keep it alive? You don't keep it alive. Oh, really? I'll see about that. I guess we gotta keep it alive now. Oh, shoot. I don't know how that happened. That happened in the, in Cosmo.cpp here, too? Or no, that was in game.cpp. Where we had, oh no, that is us. Wait, are we in server or game.cpp? We're in command.cpp. Or H. Yeah, how did we get here? I must have skipped these somehow. I must have skipped all of that and not realized. Ooh, that was lucky. I managed to actually catch that. I just saw it. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Oh, is that in command.h? Oh no, I'm confused now. Where is it? Oh, it's whoever owns the command object. That's the game, right? Yeah, the game owns the command object, but it's not visit it, and that means he could die from underneath. We need to visit edges. Is that protected? That's protected, yeah. That's public, actually. Really? Okay. Sure. We will fix that later. I'll remember. Trust me, I'll remember to do it. I hope. And don't worry, in the future, there'll just be some random use after free, and I'll just be tearing my hair out until I find it. This just needs the object prototype, which can be found from intrinsics. This just needs a realm. This should be the base type def. It's just realms. Called realm, not object. Wait a minute. There you go. Don't use that. Don't use that. Don't use that. Why do we need this guy? We need this guy because we think we made him take a realm. We did. So then take a realm. VM, realm. Our current realm, I guess. Dereferenced? Yeah. I think that's a safe assumption. I don't think that's a bad assumption, right? I think that's fine. I think. Well, if there's problems, we will definitely know, because it will crash. And then we'll be debugging it, and I'll be ripping my hair out, trying to find what went wrong. Because there shouldn't be any behavioral changes here. Although, I know we really did fix one of the use after freeze, potential use after freeze, with, referencing stuff from our global object it was. These guys, or two of those guys, were just not referenced. So they could just die underneath us, which was kind of funny. Somehow that didn't happen already. What's this guy? Another create. Oh, don't cast that, though. Go away. Oh, some magic numbers. Ew. Oh, you're not as simple anymore, so I should actually cache this, I guess. Handle number integer. Yeah, sure. Somehow I am failing to do anything right with my keyboard. There you go. This one's the realm? Yeah, the VM realm. Okay, cool. Then team round timer prototype. This is for... So this is used in multiple source games, but in TF2 it's used for the timer at the top. So there's time obviously remaining in There's also, if it's paused or not, we can also add seconds, which is a bit special because it does the time has been added sound, and the enemy has received additional time sounds, and it does all the processing it needs to do like the game would normally. But these are just getters and setters if you want to do it directly. And there's probably some other stuff we could do, like we could probably specialize this. I think there's a different type, a different class used in the engine if it's, or in the game. Sorry, if it's a Koth timer, King of the Hill. I think it's different, which would make sense because then each team would have a timer that's set to 3 minutes. So we'd have to probably add that if we wanted to later in the future. But for now, again, I wish this to compile. And I think this is the last thing we gotta change, and then everything works. And we can do a compilation and see if our endeavors are worth what we've given. I think they will be. Because, I mean, I like using JavaScript much more than I personally like using SourcePawn. SourcePawn is old, but it is cool. It is cool. Being old doesn't make it bad. I just want to say I think I phrased that badly. I don't think because it's old it's bad. Lua is old and it's not bad. It's pretty good. JavaScript's old. It's bad. It's not bad. C++ is old. It's not bad. But it's definitely got the bad parts of certain languages, which I think is a bit unfortunate, especially if you're creating your own language and your own parser and execution, because the language itself is open source. It's just SourcePawn. It's not even just specifically for source mod. It's just a language. It's just a generic scripting language, which is, nice, and it's open source. That's amazing. It's like LibJS, except not JavaScript, and it's in its own language. Like Squirrel. Squirreling. That's a cool one. But it has the bad features of other languages. Like, you're making your own language. You should take the good features, not the bad ones. It's annoying to work with for me. But you'd be surprised that language still works, and it's like over 10 years old, and there's still a lot of things that work with it. So, JavaScript doesn't break either, but I mean, SourcePawn was originally created for source mod, and continues to work with it. So, that's the appeal, I think, of it right now, is that it still works now, and it was made 10 years ago. For source games. I don't know if it's used anywhere else. I really don't think so, though. If I am wrong, please tell me. I would love to know where else SourcePawn is used, because I think that'd be pretty interesting. Source Engine did use Squirrel, though. It used Squirrel, and now I think it uses Lua. I think Source 2 uses Lua. I think they called it VScript, but don't get it confused. Valve just wanted to put their name on it. Awesome. Done. I think, unless this is wrong somehow. No, this is Valve code. Oh no, it's not Valve code. Let's throw an SP on that. This is just debug stuff. I don't even know if it's committed. Oh, is it? No, it shouldn't be. Whatever. Are you mad? You are, because you called this guy without SV. You mad? Nope. You mad? No, none of you guys should be mad. Unless you're mad about something. Nope. Are you mad? Nope. Awesome. Let's try a build, see what happens. No, that's mad. Uh-oh. Oh, right. You know what? There was an error up here I didn't actually solve. I remember it now. Right. Because this is the verify cast that I don't really like. There should be some nicer way to do this, I feel, but I don't think I know how to do it properly then. Whatever way there is to do it, I don't know it. Realm, global object. Was it entity prototype? I forgot what it said. Yeah, entity prototype. Entity prototype. Okay. Why are these guys mad so much? Create in Cosmo CPP. Oh, because I probably modified stuff in these guys, and then I gotta come back here and modify these guys again. Because this guy wants a realm? Yeah, this guy wants a realm. That is not a problem. I think my VM has a realm? Oh, no, it doesn't. Current realm. How am I creating this? Is there a nice way to get a realm? Like, how else would I get a realm? My interpreter has the realm. Okay. So I should be referring to the interpreter realm, because that's guaranteed to have a realm. Okay. I think I gotta go through the code a bit and fix that where I can. Because I think I made a few assumptions there. I think it would still work, but I think it would be better just to be, like, not have the chance that it's not there. I don't know, bro. The realm's gone. I don't know what happened to it. What do you mean the realm's gone? Realm and realm. And now you're happy, right? Every time I say that, it's wrong. I gotta stop saying that. In base end. Oh, I guess these guys use that guy. Yeah, it's not JavaScript code gone wrong. It's string viewage. Yeah, these guys want string views. This guy. Game event. This is just a structure. Oh, this guy sucks. Yeah, because you can read this comment here. Copy pasted from rationale. Replace vector with Cosmo source vector. You know why? Because the yeah, the ACK vector type here is a bit conflicting with the mathlib vector type. Vector.h. Yeah, they're named the same thing. It's just one the ACK vector has a template, so it sometimes gets it right, but other times it gets it wrong. So it's a bit unfortunate. This needs an SV. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but not terrible. There's probably some better way to do it, to deal with it, but I'm not doing that. Oh, why are you mad? Am I making bad assumptions somewhere? I might be. Let's fix that. Let's see. The entity prototype. Wait. Instantiation, when we allocate. Okay, in our global object 16. This guy. Oh, right, yeah, these guys take a realm now. Right. That's what I was talking about before. These guys are going to take a realm. That is my bad. They took the global object before for their prototypes and for allocation, but now all allocation happens with the realm, and the prototypes are stored on the intrinsics with the realm. So it's just so nice. The global object is not needed to do everything. It's the global object exists to be a global object, and that is it. And that's the benefit of doing all of this and all of Linus's changes with realms here. And when Andreas's changes come into play, I don't think there's a PR for them yet. We could look. Awesome Kling. Yes, here it is. This is it. Let's solve all the reference cycles by moving things to the GC heap. This would be great. So, in libweb specifically, but also in LibJS, there's a lot of problems. Ooh, nice, we've built. Awesome. There's a lot of problems with everything referencing each other. The spec doesn't really differentiate, I guess maybe it does differentiate a strong reference and a weak ref, but sometimes maybe they'll point at each other, and you can't have two strong refs pointing at each other. Well, you can, but, well, then they'll never die. So usually the solution is to have one strong ref and a weak ref, and then they point at each other. One's weak, though. So they don't keep each other alive, but one could die out at some point when it really is not expected to. And then there all are just cycles. So. The web. Yeah. So, a lot of benefit to libweb, especially with the DOM. The DOM is going to get a lot of love with this. But LibJS also gets a nice thing called GC Putter, which is really just a raw putter, but I mean, it's just explicit. Cool, this built, and we can test. Awesome. So I think I can install a TF2 server and test it. Now let's see if I can recall how to do this. So first of all, let's check if this add-on is still in here. I may have removed it at some point. So we have Cosmo. Everything's there. Is this all symlinked? Yep. So this should be all good. Yeah. Where's Cosmo.v? There should be Cosmo.vdf, but I don't see it. Unless it's in Metamod here. Yep. Which is add-ons Cosmo. Okay, it seems like it should work. But I think I'm going to have to update my server here. So, Steam CMD. And then I'm going to have to Google the app ID. I never remember this. This is the dedicated server app ID. Or, sorry, the TF2 dedicated server app ID. and it should run fine. I can't imagine what issues we're going to run into if it compiled fine. I can't imagine. Unless signatures changed in TF2 itself, but that probably didn't happen. So force install dir. Log in anonymously. And app update validate. And if there's no changes, then it'll just actually validate and be done already. But, oh no, it's downloading something. So for now, we can start TF2. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is make sure I'm running with novid. I am not. Novid. Novid just stops the valve video in the beginning. And then we'll 1280 by 720 this. Now I'll do that later. It's fine. Otherwise, I'm going to forget and start with the wrong parameters later. Cool, that just worked. So now we can say srcds run. Yeah, this command right here. Yep, that command right there. And we'll see if we crash. Source TV failed. Source TV Plus failed. That is, I expected that. Oh, we did crash. Yeah, we did crash. Oh no. Shoot. What did we do, and on who did we crash? It looks like Source TV might just be killing us, actually. So I'll just remove it, because we don't really need it right now. That is my fault. And we'll just make this not run so big, because we don't need it to run so big to test. Yep, okay. So the problem is not mine, which is good. I like problems not being mine. Cool. So we can do meta list, I think? There's this one here. Meta load 1, or meta load 1, I think, will give us the problem. Or, no. There might be I forget, there's a way to get the error message here. Meta info 1? Yeah, it's Cosmo. But why did you not load? Are you missing a library, probably? Yes, you are. Ooh. Oh no, you're missing a whoa, you're missing a symbol. What the heck are you talking about? Okay, someone's mad. And helpers at H, I assume. To Q angle. Why are you mad? To Q angle. Take a JS VM ref, a value, and the number of elements. This guy does not exist. Oh no, he's right here. Oh, you just never changed. Oh, wait a minute. You took a global object but never didn't need it. Why would you do that? Why would you hate me like that? That's really hurtful. You would use something that you don't need. That's no big deal. So meta unload and meta load, and we can just tell it the manual path here. And that doesn't look right. Meta load Cosmo TF. That actually does look right. Oh no, it's not. Cosmo is Cosmo.so. Wait, yeah, that is right. Wait, how is that not right then? Oh, I spelled. Oh no, that's embarrassing. Oh, that is so embarrassing. Cosmo. Oh no. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. Look at that. Did I forget to remove another global object? That's not the right file, though. This guy. Yeah, I did. Look at that. Oh my god, I did it again. Alright, now. Now for sure. It will work. Cosmo. Ah, look at that. Running on a dedicated server on POSIX, colorizing your spew. So now I can say, like, this, and it's red. Ah, look at that. Awesome. Let's connect. So, I need to put actually my. Yeah, it's annoying, but source games need that. I can't use 127001. Oops, 27015. Awesome. So let's write a script. Alright. Apologies about the interruption there, but hopefully we can actually test that our endeavors were worth something. So this is an old script I pulled out of somewhere in my dodgeball folder. Nothing like dodgeball, but we can go through it. I did not write this right now. This is just what I found here. I looked for it because I knew I had some test script, but we can look at what it's doing. So, like I said, there's the game object, which has the server object. And the important thing about that is obviously the possibility to, in the future, create a client object. But for now, we just have that. And we're going to create an entity by name, which is object sentry gun. We'll set its position, its team, and we'll send a property value. So this is a way for the client and server to communicate about a property on an entity. And it uses its C++ represented name. Data field is a similar business, but it's a bit older. It was specifically used for save file data back when Half-Life 2 came out. So it's a bit different, but in this case, same concept. We dispatch spawn and activate. They are technically different things happening here, and both of the sentry gun for object sentry wants both of these. And then we're going to have this invoke automatically, which will find an entity, which will look through all entities on the server. It will find if it's a valid entity, and find if it's a sentry gun, and then set its team to 2, change its skin, and change its health to 1. And then we create 10 sentries, and space them out a bit. It should look funny. I don't know what team I'm supposed to be on for this. I think I'm just going to be on red for now, but I don't know. But we simply can do Cosmo run. What is this called? This is index.js. I'm not sure if this is linked anywhere. We'll do an absolute path then. No big deal. Copy is somewhere. Yep, copy absolute path. And we should be able to watch this happen. I'm going to actually, before I even do this, I'm going to do restart round 1, just to make the round start right now. And then we can do Cosmo run and this script, and we should see in front of us it happen. Nope, looks like it's the other team, unfortunately. No big deal. Let's just enable cheats and fly to the other side here. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shoot. Oh, it definitely worked. Oh yeah, it definitely worked. Look at that. It's the wrong spawn. I can't look at it. I gotta change team now. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. Looks like our updates worked. We can then make a funny script here ourselves. Let's plop the sentry on top of the player. So instead of doing this, so first of all, let's actually do something to get rid of all these sentries now. So we'll look through all of the entities. If it's an entity in a sentry gun, we're going to say entity remove. And then we'll just continue so I don't have to execute this or lose it. And then stop doing that. So should be able to Cosmo run that. And I should have removed all the sentries, and I did. Look at that. And then we can do something like this instead. Well, we loop through all the entities. Let's loop through all players, or let's just say is player. That's a special one. It's faster, technically, I guess, but it also confirms that this is actually a player prototype, which should be guaranteed otherwise, but just in case. If we find a player, we're going to create a sentry on them with entity.positions, entity.team, and the entity as the builder, just on top of them. So I should be able to do Cosmo run, and it created a sentry on top of me, and it's mine, and it has a lot of health. Although it doesn't actually say built by me, but it's probably some other issue here. Probably some other issue with how we're doing this, and we set the default upgrade level to 20. So I guess that's its base health times 20. Oh no, that's a lot of health. Ah, it's awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming along with upgrading our very nice API here. I like to think it's very nice. It's so nice to use. It's so nice to use JavaScript and be able to screw around with TF2 like that. So, hopefully you'll learn something, and hopefully you try out LibJS and put it in your project because it's been pretty fun for me. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.